Today I will be speaking to you about next generation aviation, which we refer to as next gen. Did you know that next gen is the future of aviation? At first glance, it looks like something else that the government is wasting taxpayers' money on. But it's all about safety and being able to do it efficiently. In the US, aviation is one of the most heavily regulated industries, so it is pretty safe to be in a plane. NextGen will make more efficient routes available, and by doing so, it would make flying more environmentally friendly. It will also allow pilots and controllers to communicate easier by transferring information digitally. The way the Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA, works is that every time we have a big accident, they come up with more regulations to prevent them from happening again. Trying to lower our number of fatal crashes, which is 1 out of 23 million planes, they will be implementing ADS-B, which uses satellites like GPS and is only off by a few feet at most. This will also be a huge environmental advantage, since planes will be able to take off without delays and fly more efficient routes, so their engines won't be running as much. Controllers will go from a controlling atmosphere to a managing atmosphere. Something else the FAA will change is that all the old-fashioned radars will be going away and being replaced by the automatic surveillance broadcast, which is the ADS-B. The ADS-B can separate planes more efficiently than radar. Radar requires 8 miles separation on either side of the plane, while the ADS-B, you can cut that down by at least half. ADS-B can also be used over the Gulf of Mexico, where the radar won't work. So over the Gulf, we have 150 miles separation on the planes right now, because we're going with non-radar, since you can't use VORs over the water, since they're part of they need to be mounted on land. And using satellites, which that is what ADS-B is, you could drop it down to 5 miles separation. The aviation industry has outgrown our radar system, since it was started 50 years ago, when there weren't hardly any planes. According to the FAA, delays cost users about $9 billion per year, and by the year 2025, it is estimated to cost about $22 billion a year. Today's air traffic system won't be enough for the future, with our aviation industry growing on a daily basis. And without changes, the U.S. is risking losing their international leadership in aviation. The end.